Hey guys, and welcome to the apex of Dave's Review Blitz. Here we have installment number 4 from March 18th in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is very exciting. Dave got interviews with Margarita from Siberia and Mike Minnick. He drank some good milk. He apologizes for his crimes against the Amish. And he got some lit footage of VIP Jeopardy. You're on, Dave!
Hello, Dave Elvis Rossi reporting for YNN. We're headed off to Lancaster, show number 6 for us. Lancaster, about 2.5 hour drive. We're heading. We're gonna get to one of my favorite restaurants in the world, Good and Plenty, right there in Lancaster. We're gonna meet up with a couple people. Mike, Amy. We're gonna meet Jeremy will be there, and we're gonna meet a new fan that I haven't met before, Margarita. She came from Russia somewhere. So this should be a lot of fun. Head out to Lancaster, and I'll check in when we get to Amish country. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi, this is Dave Elvis Rossi, and Amish with a tune. That's unheard of. Anyway, I'm here with Margarita, who came. Say hello.
Hi.
She came all the way from where? From
Siberia.
From Siberia, just
from Russia.
the Siberia that's in Russia, to see Weird Al, right? Oh yeah, great. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. This is my little segment called 3-Question Interview. So I'm going to first start. What everyone wants to know is Siberia. How did you discover Weird Al Yankovic?
Well, of course, through the internet, like all the people. Well, when I was about 15 years old, probably, I was recommended by my friends to watch Amish Paradise. So I did. I downloaded it illegally. Yeah, and I watched the video, and I liked it very, very much. And I still do. That's how I. But then I watched the video, but I never bothered to Google more about L at that time. Then many years ago, like about a year and a half probably from now, I just started to see L everywhere on the internet. Like he was doing BlizzCon 2016 and some other stuff. And I was like, oh, that's the guy with the Amish Paradise. Yeah, I was like, I wonder what else he's doing. Yeah, that's how I got into L. Yeah.
That's a great story.
That's a great story.
Oh, thank you.
And L will never be the Eat It guy for me, because Eat It was the last video I ever saw.
Is the Amish Paradise guy for you?
Yeah, well, yeah. And the polka guy.
The polka guy, okay. They're
just like the best person.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, so you came all the way out here for the All Originals tour. So I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite Weird Al Yankovic original song and why?
Well, I love them all, basically, but, Jackson Park Express, and My Baby's in Love with Eddie Vedder, and Albuquerque. Probably those are 3 favorite songs.
Okay, good. Those are good songs. He might actually perform some of them. We'll see.
Well, he's definitely doing Jackson Park Express, I think, and I really hope he'll do 2 other songs.
Okay. Well, there you go. Inside scoop. He's definitely performing Jackson Park Express tonight. You hear that, Al? Pressure's on.
Well,
okay.
He does every night.
He missed one.
There was one night he did not perform Jackson Park Express.
He did 2 shows one day, right?
No, Ithaca. We didn't.
Well, this is unrelated to that, but yeah, there's a good chance you might hear that song. Without spoilers.
Okay. So I have a present for L, and probably I'm not showing it right now.
Okay. Well, that's now going to be my question number 3. If you had a present to give to Al, what would it be?
Of course, a picture of him made by me.
Oh, I'm excited.
Second.
Oh. We're stalling for time.
Oh wow!
Oh my God! Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a diamond painting.
Wow.
I made it myself.
Orders.
That's amazing.
Well, it looks better from the distance, actually.
Looks great from
Maybe,
here.
Yeah, the camera's small. The camera.
I don't know.
Well, that's good. We'll actually take some pictures of that just in case this video doesn't come out all that great. And we'll get them in there. But wow, that's amazing. So all the way from Siberia, comes bringing gifts here for originals. Really hoping to see Jackson Park Express tonight. If Al doesn't play it, I'm gonna let him have it after the show. So Margarita, all the way from Siberia, thank you for joining us on YNN. This is Dave Elvis, Rossi in Amish country. Watch out for the Amish guys in buggies. They do not like you taking videos of them. Hi, this is Dave Elvis Rossi with my close personal friend, Mike Minnick. So close. Alright, so we're here at Good and Plenty Restaurant where Craig needs bail money. And we're trying to make this interview as awkward as possible, although I think we're on take number 27 or so now because every time we try to do this we get interrupted. So I'm here with the segment. We're going to do a segment we like to call 3-question interview. Question number 1, Mike.
Yes.
Why are you wearing pants today?
Because my wife made me.
Okay, Mike is wearing pants because his wife made him. Okay, well, I guess that's a good reason. Okay, question number 2. What is your favorite Weird Al original and why?
Dog Eat Dog. Because it's good.
Okay, that's actually a surprise. I thought you might have said Genius in France.
Ooh. No, Dog Eat Dog.
Okay, Dog Eat Dog. Okay, very good. Okay, and question number 3. Which Weird Al album was the last album to feature Bermuda's old website address, www.loop.com/Bermuda?
Bad Hair Day?
You got it, Mike! The album that Bad Hair Day. Very good, Mike. Good trivia. Alright, so this is a very close 3-question interview with my close personal friend, Mike. We're just going to take a nice long hug. Okay, we're going to head inside, get some food at Good and Plenty. Come back out, get flipped off by a few more Amish people. And, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Dave Elvis Rossi, YNN, with Mike.
And now it's time for Dave's Food Reviews, the part of the show where Dave goes out and reviews food.
The smell here is excellent.
I was quiet. Everybody's back. And then they called me a month later. I did. I saw mailbox. Because they did all this over. I didn't know why. Okay. Mommy, yes!
That was good milk.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Get to the center stage, show them what you got, here we go, let's let the shirt! Yeah! Oh, black, black, black! Go! Yeah, he's too sexy! And what does he do? Take your shirt off! Yeah, here we go, take your shirt off! Yeah!
Alright guys, we've got 2 shirtless, over 40 men here on the stage. You're taking a cheers tonight! You're not Jeopardy. Anything can happen. Before we go any further, let's give a round of applause to both of these guys real quick. Here we go. Oh my God! Alright. Fantastic stuff. You look great. So we can only just cheer for the one person that we would like to win. So now that we've cheered for both of them, please only cheer for one. What do we think of this young man right here? Make some noise. Yeah! And what do we think of Mr. Mackenzie Phillips over here? slowly turn it around like that, and you get the gist, man. Now, man, the other thing is you are my special helper for today. So anything I ask, you say, sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. That is very good. Make some noise for that. Wow. 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for Golden Girl.
This is Dave Elvis Rossi for YNN. We just got out of the Lancaster show, and I'm just going to give my my review. We're not waiting by the bus. We kind of are waiting by the buses. The bus is actually right there, but we're not actually waiting by the buses because we do have a long drive home, and some of us have to work tomorrow, and some of us have to be up at 8 o'clock because the tree guy's coming to take the tree out of our front yard that fell over in the storm that happened when we were in Las Vegas. Okay, so we actually got here. We got here, and I would like to apologize to any Amish people watching this. I think we broke some rule or some commandment, some Amish commandment, where you're not supposed to take video of Amish people. We took video of an Amish person riding a buggy, and he did not like it.
He was unhappy.
He was very unhappy. So, sir, if you are watching this, I do apologize for that. It was just meant as more of a setting up to see where we were. Where we were location in Amish country. We totally respect the Amish cult lifestyle. But anyway, I later found out that this was an issue, and again, I apologize. Okay, but we got to Good and Plenty, and we met up with an amazing person, Margarita, who came all the way from Siberia, really just to see Al, at 2 shows, and she's inside right now. She may even be meeting Al at this very minute, and she's probably melted. She's so excited. She's a wonderful person. I really wish we could have hung out with her a little bit longer, and really got to pick her brain a little bit more. But Mike showed up, and Amy showed up, and we went in. We had dinner at Good and Plenty in the Lancaster area. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite restaurants of all time. But yeah, we kind of exposed Margarita a little bit to some American culture. Talked to her. We had amazing milk. It's a joke, but actually their milk over there is really amazing. Let's see. Then we kind of headed over to the theater, which is only a mile or so away from Lancaster. We went into the VIP party. Watched probably the most amusing Jeopardy game I've ever seen.
Stripper Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm. Our friend Bob Groder was there, and he got picked to be Vanna White. And the reason he got picked to be Vanna White is he decided to do a striptease. I'm going to warn you, if you want to, you can search for it. There's video out there of Bob doing this dance, but be warned.
Don't watch it at work.
Not safe for work. But Bob was a really good sport about it. He doesn't mind. He has a good sense of humor, I could say, about that. And he certainly didn't mind. He certainly was having fun, and I think JW was having fun. And I don't really know how the contestants did because I was laughing so hard at Bob. But I think that there were two kids up there and one adult, and the adult kind of felt bad for kind of answering some questions, so the adult kind of intentionally started getting things wrong to lose points. And one of the kids ended up winning, and probably deservedly so. And I think it was the kid's birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
It was actually the kid got picked on his birthday, so it was a great birthday present for that kid. After that, we kind of went out. They kicked us out of the theater, so I guess they could set up for the show. We're out in the lobby just chatting. Our whole group, I think it was there. Oh, Mary was there. A different Mary than my last review. Mary was there. Amy, Mike, Bob came over and joined us. Margarita, Jackie, of course. Am I forgetting him? I don't think I'm forgetting him. I might be. But yeah, we're just all hanging out and just chatting. I ended up meeting a guy named Joe B, who I talked to for a while. Joe B on the forum. I post once in a while, but great guy. I talked to him. We both share the same common. First tour we've seen, the '92 Off the Deep End tour. We're chatting a little bit about that. We chatted about some things. He actually came up from Florida to see Al and his son who lives in the area, but I think mainly to see Al. It's kind of touching story. His son had a shirt that said Torso Boy, which was signed by Al, Ruben, and Jim, and he was hoping which he wore to his first concert, and he brought it along with him, and hoping that he could get Steve and Bermuda to sign it as well. So I kind of gave him some tips how to kind of get their attention after the show. And I think he ended up getting JW's attention, and JW's going to make some arrangements so that hopefully, if it's possible, he can get the shirt signed. So I think he's probably over there waiting by the bus to get his shirt back from JW. So I think that's going to work out well for him, and I know his son's going to be really excited. Also, briefly, quick hi to Derek, who stopped by briefly while we were talking with Joe and Bob out in the lobby. Let's see, the concert itself, interesting. Emo had a few Amish jokes, which really went over well, and he had a good set. Again, not a full standing ovation, but he did get a standing ovation from most of the crowd. Well received. The guy's brilliant. He's a great comedian. Let's see. Okay, the actual concert itself started with just Al, Jim. Well, actually, it started with an empty stage, and everyone was kind of looking like, well, what's going on? And eventually, Jim and Bermuda came out. No, I'm sorry.
Ruben.
Jim and Ruben came out, and they did "You Don't Love Me Anymore." So then the rest of the band came out, and this is one of my favorite. I gotta say offhand, this is probably my all-time favorite set list that I've seen on this tour. It was just amazing. And this transition from "You Don't Love Me Anymore" to the next song was one of my favorite transitions ever. Al came out and just kind of said, we like doing rock songs. We're going to build up to a rock song, slowly over the night. And in the background, you start hearing the drums going off, and immediately Al just kind of like threw the script and like, oh, we're doing Albuquerque, and just went right into Albuquerque. So that was a rockin', one of my amazing song. The entire theater was singing along to it. It just really went over well. And of course, one of my favorite bits in Albuquerque, where he loses his place, makes the band stop, and it starts the whole song all over again. Huge hit with everybody here. Everyone loved that. And it was almost like I was thinking, well, this is a great closer to the show. And I think Al kind of had the same idea, because he kind of got up right after, and he's like, all right, thank you, good night. Started walking off the stage. Jim got up, started leaving, and of course, it was a joke. They came back out. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, next song. Notes are running a little bit together. Was another request song, this time from Emo, and he did. And Emo did not know this. Emo was a big Grateful Dead fan, so Al did Dare to Be Stupid, the unplugged version, which sounds a lot like a Grateful Dead song. Generic Blues. I haven't heard I don't think I've heard this one before, and I really enjoyed getting to hear it. I remember Larry, so I was thrilled to hear that one, and I was listening near the end to see if he actually tried to sing the backwards part.
I was too.
And spoiler alert, he does not. Although maybe when they stream this, they'll kind of put that in. I don't know. But it was kind of funny. I was listening. I'm like, I just wonder if he's gonna just do some gibberish or try to actually sing this backwards. But actually, that was a really, I really enjoyed hearing that song. Again, teased or mentioned the Hamilton polka and how that's the latest polka on the digital charts, or the only polka on the digital charts ever, and kind of teased that he was going to play it, and instead went into When I Was Your Age. Don't download this song. And then he called for a bass solo, and Steve looked really thrilled to be called on for a bass solo. So and then he actually did the introduction to Under Pressure as his solo. Horoscope for today.
The crowd was into that one.
Yeah, the crowd actually. Yeah, I enjoyed that song too, but the crowd really got into that one. Let's see, Dog Eat Dog. Might have the songs out of order. Oh my god. It's hard to write. It's hard to write in the dark. Okay.
You can always follow Dave's Twitter feed.
Yeah. Just edit this in the right order. That'll be good. I don't know. That Boy Could Dance. I really can't read my writing, but he did. That Boy Could Dance, and I was thrilled because, and Al said it, and a little surprised me. He said it really wasn't a popular song, which I didn't know because it's one of my favorites. But as soon as he said this is a B-side and it's not really popular, and the A-side is Eat It, I screamed because I was so happy because I've been waiting to hear that song for the longest time. Okay. Steve and Ruben left the stage to go into a sensory deprivation booth for 4 minutes. I don't know where these guys get their contracts and get this stuff written in there, but each night they have a special thing that they get to leave the stage and do.
Jim complained that his lawyer was unable to do this for him.
Jim was a little bit upset that he hadn't worked out the same deal. So they did CNR. Okay, My Baby's in Love with Eddie Vedder, and apparently I need to pay attention on Facebook more, but I just noticed during this song that Steve has a brand new bass guitar, which is a really thin, beautiful, kind of looks like a crossbow almost, but it's thin, and he took that out for My Baby's in Love with Eddie Vedder, and later on for the medley. It's the first time I've seen it, but I guess I'm a couple days behind on that because I guess he debuted it on Facebook a couple days ago. But next up, Midnight Star, and then this one I was happy, very happy. The next one because I was hoping that he would play it for Margarita because it is her favorite original, Jackson Park Express. And I think he actually played all of Margarita's favorite originals, so she should really be happy. He did call a drum solo for Bermuda, just a couple hits on the drum, and the medley. And I was wondering what he was going to do for this because in the medley he has a version of Amish Paradise, and he knows he's in Amish country. And he probably doesn't want to offend any Amish people. It's like I did.
So he doesn't take their pictures.
So he wasn't taking video of them or anything. No. But he did actually in the middle of the song call out "This is for you, Lancaster," right before Amish Paradise, and of course the place erupted and cheered and sang along and loved it. He came. Okay, his cover song for tonight was a song I'm not familiar with, but it's by Cheap Trick, and it's called Hello There. And I immediately thought of Adam from last night, who was a big Cheap Trick fan and kind of wished he was here to hear that. But actually, yeah, it was good. Like I said, this is one of my favorite set lists ever from this tour. And of course, he finished with The Saga Begins, which seems to be, other than maybe one or two other times, it seems to be his closer. After the show, we were hanging out in the lobby for a little bit, just chatting, enjoying the show. I'm excited. It's a good show. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one to come out on streaming. I'm not excited to be driving home 2.5 hours, but I do have I have stuff to do tomorrow. But it is a day off of touring for us, and then we're heading out to Bethesda, getting up early, heading down there. Going to hang out with some friends during the day. I don't know that we're going to get there for the VIP, so it might just be a quick concert review and get out. So again, a couple more people came up, said they've been watching. So and liking that I've been live tweeting. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm having a lot of fun this tour. I did get to mention to Bermuda that I'm really enjoying the tour, and he said, well, if someone like you, if you're enjoying the tour, then we must be doing something right. So this is Dave Elvis Rossi signing off in Lancaster. I'm so sorry, Amish people, I really am. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to this installment of Dave's Review Blitz. If you have Weird Al news or a concert review, you too can be a correspondent for YNN. Contact me and we'll set it up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, click the bell icon, and patronize the channel so that YouTube will promote us to the world and our community will reign supreme over all. Thanks for watching.
This is Dave Elvis Rossi in Amish Paradise Country. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.